change tracks just a little bit, back to your timeline. Explain to us who or what is Melchizedek?
The scholars are going to disagree with me, but that's fine. They disagree with me all day long. With respect to them, because there's a lot of those guys out there, PhD boys, have been wonderful to me. Treated me wonderful. Some of them not been so nice, but that's okay. Here's what I think. Most people translate the word Melchizedek as king of righteousness. Melech Zadik. That's would not be the exact pronunciation of the words, but the word Melech is for king, Zadik is for righteous king. I disagree with that entirely. I think it was Malachi Zadik. Malachi is a messenger, translated a lot of times in the Bible as angel, but it's really a messenger, excuse me. So it's a righteous messenger. And I think this righteous messenger was also, Melchizedek played a much more important role, and he is also the teacher of righteousness. You see this with Noah. As I did the timeline, you see it on my timeline, there, whenever it comes to teachers of righteousness, Melchizedek's, Noah is actually the 8th teacher of righteousness, or Melchizedek on the scroll. If you go to the New Testament, and do a word search in your computer Bible, and you pull up preacher of righteousness, it says that Noah was the 8th preacher of righteousness. Now here's the New Testament confirming what I found on the timeline, that this Melchizedek is not one man, because the man that was a Melchizedek during the time of Abraham, when he paid tithes to Abraham, was Shem. Jewish people have known that forever.
The Jewish people have known that Melchizedek,
sure,
that was Noah's son Shem.
Yes.
Well, it's obvious to me that, and I think that's absolutely true, simply because Shem was the king of Salem. I think Jerusalem area. Okay.
Shalom.
Yeah, and that that kind of puts Shem into an area that I don't think is Turkey. I think it's more like Israel. Okay. So would you? I mean, when we say he's Melchizedek, the Bible refers to that language. Jesus is a priest after the order of Melchizedek, as opposed to after the order of any other, Abraham, whoever. So that's really interesting. That now you take it back to an order beginning with Adam, I think.
Sure. In the Dead Sea Scrolls, there's a scroll called the Melchizedek Scroll. It's really just it's a fragment of a scroll, but it literally gives dates in there. It says at the 10th Jubilee following the 9th Jubilee, which always is proclaimed on Day of Atonement. When Jesus got up in the synagogue in Nazareth and he was reading from Isaiah, he wasn't just arbitrarily reading something. He was reading Day of Atonement, Jubilee year proclamation. And the statements that he made him appear to be the Messiah. That's why they got so mad at him. He was the Messiah.